Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. Just say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
Naybahood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang ain't here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistaking the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We are not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Hear me out. Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession on my mama, dead homies, daughters, lopes, loved ones, everything I love and live for. My sons and my sister. What's happening to the Google gang? All the followers. Anybody texting my phone right now, I'm live. That's why I'm not responding. On my mama. We in this thing on a what's this, a Sunday night? We always yellow tape in the YouTube streets. We got podcasts, politics popping, PPP that came back around on my mama. This shit crazy because like I scheduled this live a couple of hours ago, right? And up until a couple of hours ago, I had a perspective on the scenario of what took place that I was ready to deliver, and I'ma still deliver my same perspective, right? Just to catch all up to what took place with me on this subject matter up until I decided to do this live, right? Up until this moment. What happened with me was I was watching the No Jumper live, right? Dead homies. I don't even watch the live on No Jumper like that on a regular basis. But for some reason, I think it's because I got interested in the No Statement show, not just because the homie Bricc baby on it, but because one random day, because like 2 weeks ago, I was in a dispensary in Compton, and a big, like, dark-skinned, first the homie from Foley's came in, the homie from Jackpot. I ain't seen Cuz in years, damn near 10 years. And I seen Cuz, I'm like, we greet, woo, we standing in line in the dispensary, and then right behind Cuz come a big black nigga with dreads, Cuz, and I don't know Cuz, but Cuz greet me like he know me. Then he like, I'm on my way to No Jumper to go do a podcast with Bricc baby. I'm like, is that right? Woo, it's the homie Gordy from the Hundreds, right? Dead homies. Now I remember Cuz, but at the moment I couldn't recall Cuz, but I remember Cuz. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I just seen Cuz in Compton in the trenches doing what I'm doing, and he was on his way out there to go do that. So I'm like, okay. Then I realized who the homie was, tapped in with a few homies. I'm like, oh, that's cuz. So bam. Fast forward, a couple weeks later, I'm watching a live on No Jumper, cuz Bricc Baby, DW Flame, the homie Gordy, and it's a female. Sharp came in at the end, but they on there, cuz, and all it's right after Rennie Loke had came to the black box, and we had the viral moment with Munchie B and Tania, right? It's like a day or two later. And the homie Gordy was like, they doing a live. And he told the production crew to bring up the clip. He like, bring up the Spot and Oak clips. They was just on Goofy Badass for a minute, right? So he like seen that as a natural segue. He was telling the people in the production crew to bring up the next clip. Since we talking about Goofy Sad Ass, bring up the Spotted Low clip. Bring up the Spotted Low clip. So just imagine I'm watching it. I don't watch it normally. I just happen to watch it. That's happening. And as soon as cuz say that, the little female say, I guess she was tired of the gangster street nigga politicking. They have been on some of that type of shit the whole time. And she insert herself like, let's change the subject. Wooty wooty woo. And before they can even get into my shit, the subject changed. I posted the clip on YouTube, on Instagram, saying, damn, that's fucked up. I added DW Flame. When I searched him, his name popped up. Added Bricc Baby. I looked up Lil Mama name. I added her too. I'm like, damn, y'all let the female change the subject. All I'm worried about is the fact that they was finna react to me, Munchie, Rennie, and Tania shit. The little female changed the subject. And she changed the subject and they didn't get to cover my shit, right? So I posted it and that's all I was on. When I posted it, I think it was on YouTube, somebody came in my comments and was like, getting at me like, yeah, you know, when people talk a certain way, just be like that. They don't be meaning nothing, right? And I'm like, what you mean? And they was like, whoopty whoop. They drew my attention to the fact that DW Flame asked Bricc Baby for a cigarette, and in the process, he dissed, right? So when I go back and look at it, right now, on my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for, my sister and my sons. You can go in my YouTube comments right now and see the comment. It's from a couple of days ago. I can't change it. I was like, damn, I didn't even notice that. And then I think in the thread you can see we acknowledged that cuz apologized. And that was the end of my interest in the situation. It was like, oh, him and Bricc Baby cool as fuck. He said the bullshit. As soon as he said it, he caught himself. He apologized multiple times. I know how shit go. Kind of remind me of the Munchie B, Beezy shit. Like niggas talk how they talk. He caught himself. He was responsible. That was the end of it, right? In my mind. So then a couple of other people caught it and they posted it. And it started catching a whole nother life for a whole nother reason. Everybody else focused on the fact that when he asked for the cigarette, he dissed Naybahood, right? That's what everybody was on. Something that I did not even notice when I had an interest in the clip at first. So when everybody else started going viral about it, cause it was like, damn, I'm chopping it up with Bricc Baby. I'm seeing the videos that he did. The homie Asmo did a video. C-Mac then called in from jail. He did a video. We chopping it up. I already planned to do this live, and I already had my perspective on it. And to me, that shit was simple, cuz misspoke. I don't know for a fact, but I just imagine, because I know the Insanes ain't got no immediate beef with neighborhoods except under the understanding that I heard that the 20s turned neighborhood. But I imagine initially, and I just learned that as all this shit hit the fan, like today, just a while ago, hours. I never heard that in my life. But outside of that, I just assume it's because they push Hussein and that politic and that affiliation got him comfortable referencing a cigarette as the way he did, because outside of that, I don't know no beef that the Insanes got with no neighborhoods. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, okay, it must be that Hussein shit. They be politicking, so they might got used to using that term, and I understand that, right? Because I've been through it. Like even the S word, I done had developing relationship with Damu homies, and I might be on the phone talking to somebody else or telling a story and accidentally refer to Damus with the S word right in front of the motherfucker. And I immediately catch myself, check myself. It's never been an issue. The person I'm talking in front of or to immediately accepts my apology. And that's how I viewed what took place, right? When I saw it, I'm like, damn. I didn't really understand, I didn't know why he would even be so used to using that word other than they push Hussein, right? But everybody else had a lot to say. Bricc Baby didn't came in front of up under a whole lot of backlash. I ain't know what it was, right? I tried to put the shit between the homie Asmo and Bricc Baby, they whoopty whoop behind the scenes. That shit was going up. I'm still trying to put that out because it ain't worth it, in my opinion, in my assessment, right? So this is my thing. I just added the nigga DW Flame the other day. Look, woo, woo, woo. I look up today right now as I was finna, I be posting a 60-minute before I go live on my IG. So I go to everybody you see in the thumbnail, and cuz name ain't popping up. So I search his name all the way up, screenshot it, send it to my people like in my block. Cuz got me blocked. Fuck me up. I don't even know cuz. I'm like, damn. I know the other day, cuz was also in that same interview. He asked Bricc Baby about was he the one that said something about Wack being dead in his car somewhere, right? And I got cuz DM. That's how I know he blocked me because I got in his DM, and I'm like, cuz, nah, that wasn't Bricc Baby. Wack twisting my words. I'm the one that said something about cuz being in his car slumped over. But I didn't say that it was a fact. What actually took place was my phone got the popping from the 818 heavy. It was buzzing around the 818. I didn't start it, the rumor, the message, none of that, right? It was popping around the 818 amongst that area that Wack was in a Panamera up under the freeway slumped over. So what I did, because we've been trolling each other for a long time at this point, I went on my Instagram and I said, hey, I don't know if it's true. I can't confirm it. But anybody that I see I text Asmo, but if I go out right now, it's gonna fuck it up because I will see the link, but don't trip. I said if anybody that care about Wack, I can't confirm. I don't know if it's true, but this is what's being said. It's being said he slumped over up under a freeway. So if you got any concern or care about him, you might want to check. I thought I was being a bigger man in a situation where we've been trolling all this time. I get this alarming news about his safety. And I said, you know what? I should be the bigger man. Black Lives Matter. And I don't know a lot of people that love him. So I said the best way I could do is use my small platform and my small voice to reach out and say, hey, your loved one might be in trouble. But I made it clear that I didn't know if it was true on my post. This is why he continues to reference that I said this, but Mr. Receipts won't show the receipts of me saying that he was dead because I never said that. I made it clear as to what I was told, what I heard, and I just was putting out a SOS 911 for anyone that loved him to reach out and check because we all got loved ones. That's what that was about. But I heard DW Flame ask Bricc Baby about that. So I also got in his DM and explained to him, like, no, cuz that wasn't Bricc Baby, that was me. I say, but I didn't say that. I say, Wack twisted my words. And this is what I actually said. But cuz didn't ever respond to none of my DMs, but before I knew it, I was blocked. I'm like, damn, is that cuz? Or is that just the way the babies politic with the homies? Because I can recall cuz Savvy Third. I think this was before COVID, cuz. I don't get in no, it's something about me. I love Crips, cuz. I was in the county jail, cuz, a few years ago, cuz, I think before COVID, cuz. And I remember I was in the tank. I was in my bunkie. My bunkie was an older nigga, older than me, a little older than me. And we talking for like a few hours before he realized I'm Spotted Low. He from Long Beach. And then once he realized I'm Spotted Low, he like, oh, my son be rapping. Maybe you heard of him. And I can't remember what name he told me, right? When I got out, I used to try to remember the name. But I couldn't remember. But I remember Daddy kept telling me this. If you want to know who my son is, he say on a gang of Crips. That's what everybody know him about. Then he got a song called On a Gang of Crips, and that's his phrase. Everybody know him from saying a gang of Crips, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look him up, whoopty whoop. I got out, I didn't ever think about it. But then I told somebody that one day, and I'm like, I remember I was in jail with a nigga from Long Beach, said his son like low-key popping, up and coming, and he told me I'm annoying because his tag word is a gang of Crips. When I said that to somebody, they said, oh, that's DW Flame. So I just been thinking in my mind, like, oh, I did a little bit, very little bit of time with Cuz Daddy, just some hours. That's what he was talking about. Ooh, I've been low-key cheering for Cuz from a distance, right? But I remember with Savvy Third, same thing. I fuck with Crips, cuz. You feel me? I'm a Crip. Crip first. I apply that principle to Crips all my life, and it usually works out well. In the industry, it's been tricky. But I seen Savvy Third popping, bubbling. He had that song. That's when I really became a DW Flame, when they did that little skit in front of that Savvy Third song, and Cuz was talking about ain't no holding hands to this crippin' and all that. Cuz I'm like, okay, that's when I became a fan. I didn't know how big Cuz was, but I just thought that the element of crippin' they was pushing on there, I'm like, okay, I could dig at that. So, that song was so hard. 21st Street, that shit was so hard, all that, right? So then I'm just people from a distance, like I'm a low-key fan of that, right? Well, especially when Savvy was doing that song, he was going up. Then I noticed out of nowhere Savvy Third going stupid dumb on whack, hold no 100 on Instagram. So you know me, I'm loving that. I immediately, I won't say immediately, I eventually tap in, respond, troll whack, shout out Savvy with love on some Eastside Crip, trolling whack. This nigga Savvy flash on me. I'm like, Eastside Crip, he like, Eastside Crip doesn't, woo, woo. I'm like, whoa, after I talked to him, I'm like, whoa, hey, all right. I bagged out because I remember a time being young in the industry and being fucking with Suge, semi up under Suge. And I remember making decisions I regretted the way I let the industry, hip hop politics allow Pyru nigga to put me up at bat against really the biggest Crip ever. And even though I had my own personal reasons why I was comfortable doing it, the way it came across, I ain't feel comfortable in the long run, the way I positioned myself in that politics against Snoop and Suge. But I knew the pressure that I was under, the influence. I knew why I made that decision. So when Savvy went bad on me over me supporting him and trolling whack, I just tapped out on that shit, right? The way God worked. Very shortly after, my daughter in Long Beach somewhere doing her job as security, he tried to holler at her and she tell him that's my daddy, and he showed her love. Then I bumped into cousin South Park on Southside Hood Day, and it was all. I'm just glad I chose to handle things the way I did because I never tripped on cuz I understood where he was coming from. But that was weird to me that now I can make that connection, that irony that Wacko No 100 and the two niggas from Babies that I encountered in the industry, cuz got me blocked for whatever reason, right? But my whole perspective on the whole scenario was cuz if that's cuz normal lingo and how he talk, and then they on this platform and that's his homie. They co-host this show together. I don't believe that DW Flame purposely dissed the homie and the neighbors, cuz. Now there's a theory you can't rule out because we can't get in his brain until he speaks for himself. He could have been trying to be slick and just said that shit on camera to get away with it. You know, it's a lot of people that assume that. And me talking to Bricc made me aware that earlier that day, he fucked around and said the T word to Cuz in casual conversation. And they both, he may apologize real quick. And they both had a conversation about being more responsible about the way they, utilize their words, especially on the platform. So I was thinking like everybody acting like, Crip Mac did a response, Asmo did a response. I talked to some homies just on the phone, and they hot about what DW Flame said, and I understand where they coming from. But my perspective, just so you know why you got me blocked, DW Flame, it's why I'm telling all the neighbors that call my phone hot at you. I be like, cuz, before he could really get out his mouth, he said, oh, my bad. Excuse my language. My bad, cuz, I wouldn't. And in my book, you can't ask nothing else from a nigga, bro. You can't ask Bricc Baby to crash out and make more of it. If anything, all he could have did to just be petty, tit for tat, cuz he could have said something like, when he handed him the cigarette, he could have said, here you go, T-word, and laughed it off and evened it out. But that might have triggered something in DW Flame to take it somewhere. I think Bricc did the best and only thing he was required to do on a public platform. We not on this motherfucker trying to gang bang for the world. We not trying to show y'all the reality version of Colors, Boys in the Hood, or South Central. That ain't what we doing, nigga. On my mama. That's like we're trying to pump Bricc Baby up like he was supposed to do something different when Goofy Sad Ass got all feminine and emotional and aggressive and high pitched on that interview. People like to say, oh, because Cuz be high and all that. That's why he be passive in these situations. I think it got more to do with the fact that Cuz be on camera in front of the whole world. Because guess what we say everywhere else about these young niggas that be getting too high? They be doing dumb shit without thinking. So if that was the problem, Cuz would have been crashed out on camera. You dig a lies? I don't know if he should have like made the video he made about C-Mac, because we know C-Mac is a different type of homie, cuz on a mental level. And he's notorious for saying shit that's derogatory and making videos the next day to apologize. But if you just realize all the pressure Bricc under with all this shit, I think he just like, out of all people, he didn't expect it from Crip Mac, even though Crip Mac did it to China Mac. This shit crazy, cuz. But like, I'm only discussing it because some people act like this shit man got stirred up because I reposted a clip from a live that on a platform that has 5 million plus subscribers. I was in the live when it happened. There was about 2,000 people in the live when it happened. When Sharp and old girl got to arguing and she stood up and it went up. That motherfucker shot up to 5,000 people in a matter of like 3 or 4 minutes. But I reposted the clip to my little 20-some thousand followers on Instagram and my little 80 or 70, I mean, not put no extras, my 70-something thousand followers on YouTube. I reposted the clip that was already on that big platform for a whole nother reason. I wasn't even aware of that Cuz was asking for a cigarette. I missed it. You go look at my YouTube comments. I'm going to pin the comment when it's over. So y'all can go in my YouTube comments and see when I became aware that Cuz had this, the Naybahood car. And I just want to let you know, my perspective was and still is the way he immediately checked himself, offered his apology. He didn't say, I'm sorry. Ain't no nigga, oh, no, sorry. But he like, my bad. Just the way we talk, cuz. Dead homies. On my mama. Dead homies, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for. My sister and my sons. On my mama. I got family. D Slim from Swan, cuz. On my mama. Lil Barty from 8-9. We drink, we kick it. Munchie B, Inglewood family. I done been around them and they done been around me. And because they engaged in conversations where the thought is not all about being sensitive, they say things that they find offensive. And we do just what DW Flames did. Catch ourselves, check ourselves, and it's over with. That shit just happened to be on camera. If it wasn't on camera, it wouldn't be no big thing to be reacting to, tripping on. Them niggas push the groove line. So, I just assume that that's where they get that terminology from. dead homies on my mama. I wish I would be on the phone with one of my homies and my red rag homie around, and I'd be like, yeah, man, whoop. Yeah, it was an S word. Oh, my bad. And he make more of it than that, I'm up all the way. Nigga, we know how we talk, because I'm going to accept that too. You whoop, say something about get some raps, and then you immediately catch yourself, check yourself. You can even say the T word if you one of them niggas that really fuck with me, and you, for some reason, say that, because I'm accept that, because we not trying to crash out for the world, bro. On my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for. My sister and my sons. I had sent this link to Bricc Baby. I was like, cuz, invite DW Flame to come on here with the whoop. Cuz like, all right, I'm gonna get that. Cuz he like, cuz really don't want to bring too much attention to the whole situation. I said, tell cuz I'm gonna keep it blue, cuz I'm not tripping. That's my perspective. I ain't trying to put cuz no trick back on my mama. Cuz like, I'm gonna get that cuz. But in the meantime, when I went to post my shit, I realized I was blocked. Why? I don't know if my shit ain't working right. I sent it to multiple people. Yael, Deuce M's. Am I missing somebody? Am I missing it? Nah, it don't show nobody backstage. I don't know if my link ain't working right, or if it was just, shout out to the homie J Stone from 8-9. Cub was gonna pull up. I had quite a few people that said they was gonna pull up. What I'm anticipating and assuming is when I end this live and I go look at my phone, people gonna be telling me the link ain't working, because this has happened before. But if I go and try to check the link, it's gonna fuck up the live, mess up the momentum. It's probably all we need to talk about on this subject, y'all. I just wanted to clear the air with that. Shout out to Munchie B, because he has a viral video on Street TV from the Rich at Heart podcast. Him and Mariah, I call them Eminem. They're not a couple, but to me, they look like a cute couple. But he had a video where he just discussed the proper etiquette, gangbang etiquette conversation between Damus and Keyway. Shout out to Damus and Keyway's conversations as well. That's the Clubhouse platform that I fuck with on my mama. And that's the movement for the 2024 that I'm pushing. So with the homies. And also, right after that, he had a whole big old thing with a Compton Crip that was based around etiquette. And I think here it is, the next conversation about gangbang etiquette. But I want to challenge all of us to stop being petty, immature, and sensitive when it comes to these subject matters, especially when a nigga who did